talking about our time in Gulf Shores. We've been here for a month and we have done several things. We've been to this area many times, but we did some new things this time. And so we really just wanted to come on and share some things that we did this time and give you some recommendations. Most of them are free, or all of them are free, I believe, but you of course can get into spending a little bit of money as you're at each one. But we're going to start with, we took a day trip over to Pensacola.
Yeah, Pensacola is, for whatever reason, in all of our years coming here, we've never gone to the Naval Air Station and seen the Blue Angels. And we did it this time. We went and saw the museum and saw them practice, and it was awesome. And it's free, and it was really cool. We were actually going to go back and go see them again, but it was cloudy that day, so we didn't make it. But it was a really cool experience. I know Jennings loved it, and you liked it.
Yeah, it was a really pretty day. The skies were clear. It was pretty hot and sunny, but we drank our water, put on our sunscreen, and enjoyed the museum. We could have gone back, like Frank said, and spent a lot of time in there. There were a lot of interesting things. There was even a little movie you could partake in, and that's where the spending money could come in. You could go to the gift shop, you could purchase tickets for the movie, but we kept it on the free side, and we just did all that there was that was offered for free. But Pensacola, did you already say how far away it is from where we are?
It was about 30 minutes, is that right?
Yeah.
30, 40 minutes, something like that, so it wasn't too bad. And one other thing we did there, I don't know if it's on your list to talk about, but one of our favorite seafood places is Joe Patty. And we went there, we got some, what did we get? We got tuna, we got some grouper, I think, and we get anything else?
I don't believe so. I think that was it on that trip. But they've always had some really good fresh fish, and it's really nice to go there. And just the customer service was wonderful. You take a ticket, and usually it's really crowded. We were there on a weekday, and it's not prime season right now. So you still take a ticket, and they call your number, and you have one person that helps you, and they follow you down the line with all their fresh seafood and pick out whatever it is you're asking for. And our lady was pretty fun. She was not from here, but she was fun to talk to, and just provided great customer service. So that's always something you can get at Joe Patty's.
All right, so yeah, Pensacola, definitely go. And if you are here when the Blue Angels are in the area, you can go see them practice. I highly recommend it. There's also a really good park there. Can't think of the name of it, but we've been told by a bunch of people to go to. Remember, it's a state park.
We'll have to put it up in the comments.
I'll link it in the description, but they say it's incredible. You can also, if you're former military or know someone in the Navy, you can get on the base and stuff.
And they even have a lighthouse there that a lot of people recommended. We go up the steps to the lighthouse. Yeah, I like lighthouses. Do you like lighthouses?
It's an inside joke. My dad likes lighthouses.
Yeah. So we did not go back. We did not do the lighthouse. But all right, next thing to talk about would be the Tanger outlet malls. They are in Foley, Alabama, and that is about 10-15 minutes away from where we are here in Gulf Shores. And we've always had a day trip to the Tanger outlet malls when we're down at the beach. We usually save it for a rainy day, because when you're at the beach, you want to be at the beach when it's sunny. When it's raining, it's a great thing to do and go shopping. But we went to the Tanger outlet malls twice and purchased a few items. You can get some really good deals. There's a lot of stores, but that's something you can do just to kind of get some exercise and walk around on a rainy day, or it's something you can do if you need a particular item. But they have a lot of stores, and a little tip, they have a coupon book. So if you go into some of the areas where they have vending machines and restrooms, they have little coupon books that you can grab, and they have different coupons for different stores. And I think that's seasonal, but you can always go find a coupon book and maybe save a little bit if you are going to be making a purchase.
Yeah, I always used to go, and would always come at spring break time, and we'd always go, and it's like my time of year to get new tennis shoes and like some new shorts and like a golf shirt or something.
Or maybe sunglasses. They have a lot of the sunglass places. But anyway, Tanger outlets, if you're into shopping.
It's not free. Well, I mean, it
can be free if you just walk around.
You should.
All right. One place that we didn't go this trip, but we've been many, many times, is the Wharf. And so the Wharf has a like Tanger Outlets, it has some shopping, but it's boutique style shopping. It has a Ferris wheel. It has a lot of restaurants and a marina, so you can get on a boat there. You can.
We also do a lot of concerts there. We haven't ever seen one, but while we were here, I think one journey is Foreigner, Foreigner, and somebody else.
I don't remember.
I know Dave Matthews played there. I think Fish has played there. I know Widespread Panic played there. A lot of bands.
Yeah, so you may see a band that you like that's playing at the Wharf, and that's where it would be. But
it's in Orange Beach. We're in Gulf Shores. But speaking of music, in another location that does a lot of music, they have a music fest. I think it's called the Hangout Fest. Is that right?
I think so.
But there's the Hangout. Is that on the list?
The Hangout's on the list. We went to the Hangout one afternoon, one evening. They do have live music, and they have a area where you can go out to the beach at the Hangout, and that's all free. If you want to eat or get a drink at the Hangout, you can do that. But they do have live music and some neat little shops there at the Hangout. And we went one evening right as the sun was setting, and we had some really good pictures, and there were just a lot of people there. So the Hangout is a neat place to go, and it can be free if you don't eat or drink anything, and you just kind of walk around and go out to the beach.
That night, the live music, like, wasn't my favorite, but you know, it's not something I would have stayed and listened to. But you know, they have all kinds of different bands, so
right.
You know, that particular night just wasn't my.
And it was recommended to us by a couple of the different families we've met at our RV park. One of them was Jessica and Derek from Ohio. They went to the Hangout, and once they went the first time, they continued to go back like every night they were here, and they kept saying, y'all should come. And then Bob and Sandy, they live full-time in our RV park, and they were the ones that told us to come up there that night.
Bob with 2 letters?
Bob with 2 letters, a B and an O. But I know you're probably watching this. He did subscribe to our channel, so I hope y'all are watching this, and maybe we'll see y'all again soon. But anyway, the Hangout was pretty cool. So speaking of food, believe it or not, we have been here 30 days, and we have only eaten out to dinner one time. And that was at the Woodside Grill, which is part of the Gulf State Park.
Which is where we are right now.
We're
not at Woodside Grill, but we're at this pier. Show the pier real quick. This pier is part of Gulf State Park, and right behind this here, you can purchase. I think it's what, $2?
I don't know,
something like that. And you can go out on the pier and fish. There's a bar, and they do have some kind of snack food. There you go. And other things up there. Anyway, there's the lodge that they built. It's super nice.
Yeah, the lodge is down there. We've got some pictures we'll insert to show you what the lodge is like. It's got a really nice pool, and it looks like a lot of events are held there. But you know, back to the food, which is what we were talking about, the Woodside Grill. We went out to eat one time. We ate at Woodside Grill at the state park. They had live music. It was very, very good for the 3 of us. We had 4 entrees, and it was $80. And so that was pretty good. We ate it all. And that was the only time we've eaten out since we've been here, mainly because, you know, as health coaches, we're pretty conscious of what we eat. We don't like to eat out a lot, knowing that there's not many good choices. We prefer to just cook our own food and know exactly what it's cooked in and what we're eating.
And it's so expensive.
So one of our favorite restaurants that we like in the area is Tacky Jack's. And like Frank said earlier, we've been coming down here for many, many years, and we love Tacky Jack's. It has the famous Bloody Mary. We were almost going to run the Tacky Jack's Bloody Mary 5K on Labor Day weekend, and we exercised and ran a lot while we were here, but we just decided we didn't want to do that. And so, but Tacky Jack's is one of our favorite places when we come down here. We just didn't make it this trip. We came actually the week before we came down here for a month when we were still staying in Mobile. But we love Tacky Jack's. They're known for their breakfast food, and we remember coming to Tacky Jack's when it was a small little diner where it was like a short order cook, and now it's just morphed into this 3 or 4 restaurant location business, and it's very, very popular. So we ate at Tacky Jack's before we came here for the month, but we do recommend Tacky Jack's if you've never been there. They have a great gift shop, And something new that we've never seen before is they have all these, you can get some stickers, like kind of like duct tape, and you can put a message on it and you can tape it around everywhere and just leave messages for people. So that was something new. But Tacky Jacks is definitely fun and tacky.
Get the farmer's omelet.
Farmer's omelet,
It's
pretty
the
good.
best.
It's got everything in it but the kitchen sink. Not
Right.
very healthy. So when we went,
It's not bad.
we did share something like that. But yeah, eggs, potatoes, sausage.
Yeah, I mean,
Not too bad.
Okay.
But really, the last thing that we were going to mention, every Sunday we like going to a different Catholic church, and we're going to do a YouTube video soon, and we're going to compile all the churches we've been to. But over the 4 weeks that we've been here, we have gone to 4 different Catholic churches. And so we started off with one of our favorites, St. Thomas by the Sea. It's a pretty large church in the Gulf Shores, Orange Beach area that a lot of people know about. The next Sunday we went to Our Lady of the Gulf. And so I know when I posted about that one, I had a lot of people that said, oh, I've been to that church.
Is that the real small one?
That was not the small one. That was the one that was kind of like, looked like it'd be in California. It was pretty,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, Spanish
Looked like the
looking.
Alamo.
Yeah, very Spanish looking. And then last week we went to Our Lady of Bon Secours. I'm going to say it right this time. Our Lady of Bon Secours. And what did they say about it? It floated up after a hurricane?
Yeah, like in when did they say? Like 1870, or I don't remember. Whatever.
I don't remember
I'll
when.
figure it out. But they said that it flooded during the hurricane, so they moved it up the river to its current location.
It was very, very small, a packed congregation. They were very welcoming. They stayed after church while I was taking some pictures, and that's when they told us a little history about the church. And then last night we went to...
It was so cool.
St. Margaret of Scotland. It was one of the neatest churches I've been to in the United States.
If you geek out on architecture, it was really awesome architecture. They had like these stained like wood beams and arches, and I think she's got pictures, so we'll put those somewhere in here.
But yeah, it was pretty neat. A very large parish. It even had a cemetery attached to it, and just a parish hall. I think there was a school there, but that was in Foley, Alabama. And so we went last night for a Saturday night mass. And if we had another week to stay here, we would also go to St. Bartholomew, which is also in Foley, not far from St. Margaret of Scotland. And also, I've always wanted to go to St. Patrick's up in Robertsdale. As we're coming in every year, I always pass St. Patrick's in Robertsdale, and I always thought that would be a nice church to stop at. So anyway, we love going to the different churches and seeing the different congregations, the different architecture, like Frank mentioned, the different churches. I mean, it's a different church, but it's the same thing. As Catholics, we all practice the same mass, and we're familiar with all the prayers. So it's like just being with a group that we've never met before, but we know exactly what to do. So it's one of the things we enjoy.
That's right.
So that wraps up.
That's all I got to say about that.
That's all we've got. We love Gulf Shores.
What's number one?
Oh,
the
sorry.
most important free thing you can do while at Gulf Shores is do what?
Go to the beach.
Go to the beach.
That's where we are right now.
Where we are. Like,
how could I forget the beach?
It's beautiful.
Put your toes in the sand.
It's been raining the last week, but finally our last day here, we got to come out, enjoy the afternoon on the beach. I don't know if we'll stick around for the sunset, but
I'd like to. It's only 5:30 right now, so we'd have at least another hour and a half.
I know, but I get hungry. But anyway, I think that's it. And now what? We're off to Texas, y'all.
We're off to Texas, so stay tuned for our next adventures. Thanks for following us. Please like, subscribe, and comment.
Leave some comments. We like to interact.
Yeah, tell us if you've been to Gulf Shores and if you've been to anywhere that we mentioned, or if you recommend anything else, because I think that people want to know. As you go to new places, people search, what should we do?
There's a ton to do. I mean, we've done other stuff too. Like we could keep going, but we just quick little list. But anyway, I think that's it.
So like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see y'all later.
Y'all stay safe. Peace.